Hello friends, and welcome to Summerfolk 2020, a virtual night at the festival. We are streaming online at summerfolk.org and through our social media channels and broadcasting on 560 CFOS. However you're tuning in tonight, thank you for joining us. We miss you, and we're glad that you're here. Under normal circumstances, we would all be gathered here at Kelso Beach Park in Owen Sound on the shores of Georgian Bay. But 2020 is not a normal year. So instead, we're connecting from a distance so that we can all stay safe and still share great music. We are broadcasting, though, from Kelso Beach Park, which sits on land that, since time immemorial, has been and is the traditional territory of the Three Fires Confederacy, which brought together the Potawatomi, the Odawa, and the Ojibwe nations, represented today by the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, Saugeen First Nation just to the west of us, and Neashingaming Unceded First Nation to the north. We also recognize that this is the traditional territory of the Métis Nation of Ontario. As we gather virtually tonight to share the things that bring us together, let us start by remembering that we are all treaty people, with the relations and the responsibilities that entails. Summerfolk is a chance to gather as a community, to meet new friends, connect with old ones, create new memories, and to say hello. A few local dignitaries have sent their greetings as well, and we'll listen to them now as part of the traditional opening of Summerfolk.
Hey everyone, it's Alex Ruff, the Member of Parliament for Bruce Grey, Owen Sound. Summerfolk is always a huge celebration. This festival attracts performers and fans to see the talent found across our great country and the beauty of the riding I'm so proud to represent and call home. This year, due to COVID-19, the physical festival had to be cancelled. However, I know that many will still be joining the virtual festival to celebrate and enjoy the incredible talents of the artists. I want to thank the organizers for finding a way to ensure that the fans can still enjoy the festival virtually. Stay safe and hope to see you next year in person.
Hello, I'm Bill Walker, Member of Provincial Parliament for Bruce Grey, Owen Sound. I'm pleased to have the opportunity to welcome you to this year's virtual Summerfolk Music Festival. Every year, the Georgian Bay Folk Society does a truly remarkable job in hosting performers from around the world across North America to this truly must-attend event. This year, because of COVID-19, we're not able to have an in-person festival, but I commend the volunteers, organizers, performers, and sponsors for making sure that the festival continues. Next year, let's hope we're back together in Kelso Beach for Summerfolk Festival, the best ever.
Hi, I'm Ian Boddy, Mayor of the City of Owen Sound. On behalf of Council, I welcome all of you to the virtually presented Summerfolk 45. An anniversary. So much fun to look back to that very first one when we were all sitting around in the flat, swampy grounds at Kelso, watching Tom Rush, Mimi Farina, Shirley Eichert. Mo Scarlett started that Goodnight Irene tradition. Think about all the great performers we've had since. Stan, Willie P., David Essick, all the great crafts that we've had. Really looking forward to seeing you all next year at Summerfolk 46 at Kelso. But this year, please enjoy today's presentation from the dry safety of your own couch. See you next year. Thanks.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us, for tuning in, no matter whether you're on the live stream or listening on 560 CFOS. If you are watching on the live stream at summerfolk.org or through our social media channels, and you want to support either Summerfolk or the performers that you're hearing tonight, just click the donate button on the live stream or head to summerfolk.org for more information. You'll also find links to all the performer pages and their websites if you want to buy some of their music. You can't make it to the merch tent this year, but the internet is just as good. The Summerfolk Music and Crafts Festival started in 1976 and has begun every year with the bagpipes. Opening the virtual musical space for us this year is Greer Coppins. Get your goosebumps ready. Thanks, Greer. Greer started to attend the festival in the 80s and took over officially as our piper after the passing of the late, great Bob Dixon. Summerfolk is made possible every year by a whole community, by volunteers, by board members, by sponsors, by grantors, and this year we are especially thankful for the support of the Ontario Arts Council, Heritage Canada, the Owen Sound Transportation Company, 92.3 The Dock, and Bayshore Broadcasting. Thanks for all of you for your help for bringing us to the air tonight, and thank you again for tuning in. It's a wonderful thing to be able to share music and crafts, and speaking of sharing music, it's time for more of that. Our first act comes all the way from the prairies. Celeigh Cardinal is a folk soul songstress who got her start singing in church, moved on to cover bands, and is now releasing music of her own. With 2 albums out and a shelf full of awards, including most recently a Juno Award, we're in for a treat. Here's Celeigh.
Well, you know that you had me from that first drink, when the wine made my cheeks flushy crimson pink. You know I gave into the sparkle in your eye, with that whiskey kiss and your come here the smile. So when I was persuaded we had something more rare and more extraordinary than simple exclusivity, I started to feel it and to know it and see what was laid out for me. Oh, the devil looked me in the eye. He told me all of his tricks and he shared all of his lies, and I believed in every veiled word. I kept all of the secrets, all the truth that I never heard. So now I know it, I proved it again and again. Oh, the devil is a blue-eyed man. Oh, the devil is a blue-eyed man. So when you said that you would never lie to me, well, it was true, 'cause I only saw what you wanted me to see. Oh, the devil looked me in the eye. He told me all of his tricks and he shared all of his lies. So now I know it, I proved it again, again and again. Oh, the devil is a blue-eyed man. 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 Hello. I'm Celeigh Cardinal, and this is the Celeigh Cardinal Trio, and we are very Well, we're excited to be playing for the online version of Summerfolk Festival. Kind of bummed that we weren't able to make it this year because it would have been our first time ever, but hopefully next year. This is Brennan Cameron. This is Braden Treble, and we're gonna play a bunch of songs for you. That was called "The Devil's a Blue-Eyed Man," and this next song we're gonna play is called "Song by the Supermoon." So. To the west and I see the sunset, and when I look to the east, see the long prairies I am. I am home. Well, I was born and raised, and I stayed put. And this ground has taught me everything I know. 'Cause this small town grew and it don't look like it did. Strangers' faces fill the streets, but I don't feel alone. And no matter how far I go, no matter where the road takes me, this long highway rolls on before me. It takes me home. It takes me home. Smell that tall grass. I hear the spirit in the wind of the ghosts that have passed. Yeah, my heart it beats to the sound of the drum. Yeah, my body pumps my ancestors' blood. I'm never lost in all these places. Where I go, I find traces. The darkest sky with a super moonlight. It lights my way through the night. It takes me home. And no matter how far I go, no matter where the road takes me, this long highway rolls on before me. It takes me home. It takes me home. It takes me home. It takes me home. Yep. And we'll pause for applause. Thank you so much. That's a song that I wrote about my hometown of Grand Prairie. And how much I miss it, but also at the same time, I'm okay with just visiting on the rare occasion. It's a beautiful place, but hometowns often have a lot of assorted memories. Well, this next song we're going to do is kind of on that topic as well. It's a song that I wrote after a breakup, and I realized that there was no sense in trying to be friends or trying to maintain contact. I just needed to not know that person anymore at all. So that's what this song is called. I Don't Want to Know You Anymore. Thought it was my fault. I thought I had it in me. I thought I could do right by our history. I thought I was weak. I thought you were strong. The ease that you moved on. And I don't want to know you anymore. About it, the angrier I become. 'Cause you were so quick to bite, and I'm still feeling stung. And I liken you to a master thief, the cunning art of stealing my heart so recklessly. I don't want to know you anymore. 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 There's nothing left, nothing I want. I don't want to see you around. I don't want to know you anymore. I don't want to know you anymore. So don't call, don't write, don't you think of me late at night. Don't ask, don't cry, and don't you hold on to hope. I just don't. There it is. Heartbreak. But to a love song we go. This next song is from my my first full-length album, which is called Everything and Nothing at All. This is a song that I wrote when I was deeply in love with somebody, and I wrote this song for them because I never wanted to let them go. So here is a song called There Ain't No Way. Well, I got some habits that I ain't quit. And I got some awful, dirty, nasty, evil tricks. Well, I got piles of trash and I got layers and layers of scars. Got a lot of junk to get through to get to this jaded old heart. But you blew in like a warm breeze in the spring. You shake off the dust, you bring a grief back to everything. And I fight with myself more than I will ever fight with you. The loving you give makes me feel like there is nothing I can do. Places, real dark places that I'll hide. And I got poisons, oh, so many poisons to ease my mind. And I'll drift away even when you're holding me tight. Oh, I got a lot of repairing left to do to make everything There ain't no way I'm gonna let this slip away. There ain't no way I'm gonna let you go, baby. There ain't no way I'm gonna let this slip away. Great solo, Braden Treble. Okay, we're going to switch to having Brennan Cameron on mandolin, and Mr. Braden Treble is going to pick up the acoustic guitar. We're going to play a couple more songs for you. Time flies. I'm just going to fix my outfit. Okay, doing good. This next song that we're going to do is a song that I actually wrote with the Brothers Landreth. It was actually last year now. Time is flying. And I went and hung out with them for a week, and we wrote some songs together. And this is a song that I wrote when I was contemplating why life feels so hard and it looks so easy for other people. But I feel like we all can find scenarios in our life where we feel that way. And that's fine. We all have our own, not axe to grind? I don't know.
Butter to churn?
Butter to churn. This is called You Make It Look Easy. You make it look easy, doesn't it hurt you too? What do you do with the weight of the world? It looks so painless. You stop when you had enough. How do you fill the void inside of you? Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy for you? You take it for granted, just walking down the street without a care in the world. While I'm counting the exits, my back against the wall, fists wrapped tight around my keys. Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy for you? You make it look easy when you turn and walk away. Did I even cross your mind one time? Do you tell your friends about me? How I held you when you cried, forgave you when you lied, someone you cast aside, a secret that you hide. Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy? Why is it so easy for you? Why is it so easy for you? Okay, we have a couple minutes left, so we're just going to do a really fast version of our last song. Let's do it double time. We're going to do a song called Would You Be My Dog? And this song is not from my album Stories from a Downtown Apartment, which I haven't mentioned once until now, which I recently won a Juno for. Oh, thank you. Would you be my dog? Mama, she told me to find a guy who'll be loyal and kind and stay by your side. Said he'll be your dog, your best friend. He'll be soft and sweet and love you till the end. Well, you looked at me with puppy eyes, you filled my tummy with butterflies, but you be my dog, yeah, a woman's best friend. Well, he's soft and sweet and I love him till the end. Would you be my dog? 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 Yeah, a woman's best friend. But he's soft and sweet and I love him till the end. I had my share of wild beasts, chewed me up in little pieces. I'm looking for love that's bona fide. You've got me howling all night. One time around. I had my share of wild beasts that chewed me up in little pieces. I'm looking for love that's bona fide. You've got me howling all night. Well, when I'm down, he picks me up, snuggles in just like a little pup. He's my dog, yeah, a woman's best friend. But he's soft and sweet and I love him till the end. Well, this ain't no demeaning talk. Sometimes I even let him be the boss. I'm his dog, the man's best friend. I'll be soft and sweet and love him till the end. Would you be my dog? 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 Hey, would you be my dog? Would you be my dog? Yeah, a woman's best friend. But he's soft and sweet and I love him till the end. Would you be my dog? 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 Hey, would you be my dog? Would you be my dog? Yeah, a woman's best friend. Well, he's soft and sweet and I love him till. Soft and sweet and I love him till, yeah. Soft and sweet and I love him till the end. I'm Celeigh Cardinal. This is Braden Treble. This is Brennan Cameron. Thank you so much, Summerfolk.
That was Celeigh Cardinal, and this is Summerfolk 2020, a virtual night at the festival. If you've never been to Summerfolk before, it might surprise you to know that Summerfolk is not just one stage. There are a handful of stages spread out around Kelso Beach Park. And one of the joys of attending the event is that you get to move from stage to find different musical performers and performances. And as you move between stages, you pass through the Artisan Village, where craftspeople share one-of-a-kind art, whether it's actual art, visual art, handmade instruments, clothing, jewelry. There's a whole variety. And Summerfolk is a music and crafts festival, so we put the call out for the artisans to send greetings as well. And a few of them did. So we're going to take a virtual walk through the Artisan Village right now, and then be back.
just need to say this is take 12. Anyways, it's Karen from Karen Gonna Leather, and I'm here in my studio in Toronto, and it's just a big virtual hug that I'm sending your way and wishing you all some wonderful summer days still in this year. And I have to say, I can hardly wait until next summer when we are all together down by the bay. Till then, stay safe.
You can find more about the artisans who have been part of Summerfolks in the past by visiting summerfolk.org. Our next performer stopped counting the number of his Summerfolk appearances when he topped at more than a dozen. He was here at Summerfolk 1, and we asked him to be part of Summerfolk 2020 as well. He's made a full-length, lifetime musical career from a home base in Owen Sound. I'm talking, of course, about Larry Jensen.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sunday night's Summerfolk virtual stage. I'm Larry Jensen, and just before I get started, I wanted to share something with you. I was down at the site a little while back, and I took some footage of something that's it's like the essence of Summerfolk, what we've all come to know and love. So take a look. Yep, it's lucky that it can't virtually rain, so put away your tarps. My first song tonight is Journey of the Dark. Seeing you reminded me changed the lock on my heart's door, reminded me to avert my eyes, run for cover, and how you raised the loneliness inside my mind so many times when I was no longer your kind of lover. On my way to your heart, I lose my destination in the journey of the dark. Ah, yeah, I see you got some new recruit from the five and dime. Chances are you'll never know what hit 'em. You still don't know just why you have to conquer every guy, and what to do once you get 'em. On his way to your heart, he'll lose his destination in the journey of the dark. Ah, yeah. Pain has laid the cornerstone in what you're building now. It strengthens your foundation somehow. Ah, yeah. Maybe you will never know what true love hides. Maybe you only know the embrace of your shadow. Maybe you will someday find the inner strength, the peace of mind, the fortitude, the courage and bravado. It's on your way to your heart. You'll need them on the journey of the dark. On the journey, on the journey, on the journey of the dark. On the journey of the, on the journey, on the journey of the dark. On the journey of the, on the journey of the, on the journey of the dark. Yes, thank you. This next song, it's been a rough year for everybody, I'm sure. Yeah, I had a tough one. I wrote this song somewhere near the beginning of the whole deal, the whole year. And it's called The Eye of the Hurricane. Darkness, I've lived in light. I've lived in two worlds, wrong and right. And I've been searching inside and out. I've been in love and I've been in doubt. I've flown in a blue sky, stood out in the rain, and I've been inside the eye of a hurricane. I've been the dance, I've been the dancer. Inside the question I found the answer. Walked a mile, I've ran the race. When I'm done, I'll be replaced. I've flown in a blue sky, I've stood out in the rain, and I've been inside the eye of a hurricane. Inside the eye, where my calm resides. Before the howling wind and the rain blows in, it's just a matter of time. Inside the eye, that's where I hide. That's where I hide, inside the eye of a hurricane. I've been a slave and I've been clean. I found that place that I'd never been. I waged a war and I bartered peace against the ones alive and for the ones deceased. I've flown in a blue sky and I've stood out in the rain, and I've been inside the eye of a hurricane. I've been on fire, inhaled the smoke, swallowed my own lies until I choked. Believe that less sometimes is more, and those who have should lock their door. I've flown in a blue sky, I've stood out in the rain, and I've been inside the eye of a hurricane. I've been inside the eye of a hurricane. Thank you. I have a hurricane. I'm going to do one more here. I'm going to do a song I first played at Summerfolk in 2010. It was in the beer tent. Great night. I had a great band. Tyler Wagler on bass. I had Joel Morelli on guitar. Those were the kids. Then I had the old timers with me. I had Dave Farrar on drums, and I had Rob McLean on the big Hammond B3. Great sound we had. And yeah, so I introduced this song, I guess. It's called Save Me. And it goes like this. How many nights does it take to break my heart? How many lies get told? How many tears must fall before it all falls apart? How many times do you leave before I believe you were gone? What part don't I get would finally let me move on? How many times do I find a room of lonely up inside my mind? How many days go by that I don't sit and wonder why? Down on my knees in the middle of the night, with the rain and the thunder and the vanishing night, and I'm holding on tight to the chance that you might save me. Yeah. I heard someone say just the other day, she hurt you so bad, but you love her anyway. I said, yeah, love is blind. He said, I hear that all the time, but you know what? That don't make the hurt go away. Down on my knees in the middle of the night, with the rain and the thunder and the vanishing night, and I'm holding on tight
to the chance that you may see me here, yeah. To the chance that you may see me, hey. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.
Thank you, Larry. That was Larry Jensen, and you can find his latest album and memoir at the Ginger Press in Owen Sound. While we're shining a light on local musicians, which is partly why we exist in the first place, it's time now to go to a local musical act, the MacKenzie Blues Band. They're from here, they rock, and you don't have to take my word for it, because they're about to prove it to you on Summerfolk 2020.
Hello, Summerfolk. We are the MacKenzie Blues Band, and this is a song by the iconic Mavis Staples, and I'm really feeling this. Well, I looked in the mirror and what did I see? A brand new image of the same old me. But now I wonder, should I be surprised? I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me.
You know, there was a time I wish my hair wasn't so fine, and I can remember when I wish my hips were thin. But now I wonder, should I be surprised? I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me that I once described. MacKenzie on the guitar over there, everybody. Well, it makes no difference, y'all, how you might feel, but I don't reach the point where I got to be real. I'm tired of living in disguise. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me that I want to try. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me. I like the things about me that I want to little tune we got for you called Wrong Lane. Whoa.
all I ever hear from you is talk about a gray sky. And when you call me up, all you ever seem to do is cry, cry. And when that big bad road is just knocking round the door, you don't put up a fight, you just lay right down on the floor. Well, darling, you might think it's good to cry and complain, but child, everything's coming your way. You're driving in the wrong place. You never pay attention. The good things that happen every day. You just focus on your struggle and all the bills you got to pay. Don't you see the sun rising as it shines on down your street? You just hang your head and you mope around all day in your defeat. Well, darling, you might think it's good to cry and complain, but child, if everything's going your way, you're driving in the wrong lane. On the road of life, you can't expect to hit a bump or two. Oh, baby, but you wear the scars of your life on your face like it was a tattoo. There's a better way to kick the blues and get a brand new start. And you see the silver lining in the clouds that circle around your heart. Well, darling, you might think it's good to cry and complain, but child, if everything's coming your way, you're driving in the wrong place. Yeah. Come on, play it. Well, all I ever hear from you is talk about a gray sky. And when you call me up, all you ever seem to do is cry. And well, the big bad road come knocking round your door. Whoa! And don't put up a fight, you just lay right down on the floor. Well, darling, you might think it's good to cry and complain, but child, if everything's coming your way, you're driving in the wrong place. You're driving in the wrong place.
Oh, thank you so much, everybody. We're so happy to feel your energy there at home. And in my mind, I see you in a big, beautiful tent in a gorgeous August night and the mist coming in off the bay. And the beautiful Summerfolk trees right there. And then in the other space of my heart, I see a room. And it's called The Dark Side. And it's an iconic place that many of us Owen Sound musicians have played at. And this is a beautiful song by Fred Dawson. It's It's called 7 Digits Later, about that very place.
On the dark side, down in my town, an angel sat across the room. She had long legs and dark hair. I knew that she would change my world. And oh, she changed my world. 2 hours later, we were out on our floor. Well, 7 digits later, I was begging for more. Well, you got me burning, no one ever did, well, no one ever did before. And I fell in love with the girl at the local drugstore. Kept me waiting such a long, long time. Well, maybe I just ain't part of your plan. But I'll keep waiting, well, I'll keep waiting. Right here's where I stand. Oh, it's where I'll stand. Take all the time you need. Take the time to understand. There's no other man in this world that will love you like I can. Oh, you got me burning like no one ever did. Well, no one ever did before. Now I fell in love with the girl at the local drugstore. Got me burning like no one ever did, no one ever did before. And I fell in love with the girl at the local drugstore. On the dark side, down in my town.
Summerfolk for me has always been about the stories. And there's a little dome hidden way out in the country, where we've all gone to play and make music and be people and human together. And this song, Don't Let the Devil Get on Your Train, is a song about that special place and the stories about the amazing people that are there at Ted's Range Road Diner. We've missed playing live this year, but it is an extremely great gift that we've been given to be able to play music for you, and we're so grateful. This song is called Don't Let the Devil Get on Your Train. Taking me right there, Pete. This is a story as it was told to me. If you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling low, don't do nothing stupid. You gotta take it real slow, especially right now. Don't drown it in whiskey. You gotta let it take some time. 'Cause if the devil gets on your train, you better not let him ride. Now I know we've all been suffering over the last few months, but listen up now. Your lady, she went to the bank and she took out all of your dough. Caught a westbound flight and shacked up with someone you know. She didn't leave you a letter. She gave you no goodbye. And well, now you're just dreaming in all the ways you want to kill her and how it's tearing you up inside. But if the devil gets on your train, it's gonna tear your soul apart. And if the devil gets on your train, he's gonna rip out your heart. That's what he does. So if you're feeling lonely, you gotta let it take some time. 'Cause if the devil gets on your train, you better not let him ride. All right, lift it up now.
devil selling bitterness. He's selling sin. He'll drag you down to heartache. And he'll just sit and grin. Lord devil selling bitterness. Bargain, this ain't his game. So we've got devil. Well, he tries to get on you, son. You better not let him on the train. 'Cause if the devil gets on your train, he's gonna tear your soul apart. And if the devil, he gets on your train, he's gonna rip out your heart. Yes, he is now. So if you're feeling lonely, you gotta maybe let it take some time. 'Cause if the devil gets on your train, you'll be
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to Summerfolk 2020, and we are so grateful to have been joining you. We're the MacKenzie Blues Band. I'd like to introduce the band. This is Mr. Mike Weir over on the drums, Pete Devlin on co-lead guitar. I'm Tara MacKenzie. This is Fred Dawson on co-lead vocals. This is Joel Dawson on bass guitar, and Trevor MacKenzie on co-lead guitar. I want to bring you in your mind's eye to the beautiful land at Kelso Beach. And the air from the bay is coming in and you can smell it, and you're just about to plan what after party you're going to go to. If you've been to Summerfolk, you know that magical feeling. You know that the end is coming soon. And with that, we want to leave you with an uplifting number that we love so much. It's called Soul Shine.
When you can't find the light to guide you through the cloudy day, when your stars ain't shining bright, you feel like you've lost your way. When the candle lights of home will burn so very far away, well, you've got to let your soul shine. It's just like my daddy used to say. He used to say, soul shine is better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than the rain. Now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. You've got to let your soul shine and shine until the break of day. Grew up thinking that I had it made, was gonna make it on my own. But life can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. Well, now and then I feel a cold wind just blowing through my aching bones. I think back to what my daddy said. He said, son, it's always darkest before the dawn. Let your soul shine. Better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than the rain.
like a woman has robbed him of his very soul. Oh, Lord knows a woman feels that way too. And when your world seems cold, you gotta let your spirit take control.
That was the MacKenzie Blues Band. And if you liked what you heard, you can get music lessons from a variety of the performers in that band, assuming that that performance wasn't a music lesson in itself. If you're enjoying what you're hearing tonight and you want to find more music by any of the acts, you can head to summerfolk.org, where you can find their performer pages and links to their websites, where you can download music, where you can buy merch, and support them however you can. If you want to support the festival and you are watching the stream online, either through summerfolk.org or through our social media channels, you can click the donate button to support the festival for this virtual event. With 44 festivals behind us, We've had a lot of time during the COVID lockdown to go through the archives and remind ourselves of all of the great experiences that Summerfolk has offered in years gone by. If this is your first Summerfolk experience, if you're tuning in on 560 or watching online, it's safe to say that you're not getting the full picture of what Summerfolk can be, what it's like to gather with so many people at Kelso Beach Park. So we dug into the archive to pull a little video sample for you, and here it is.
I think we're gonna get along. This one's in G. Sorry, it's in A. It's just like B minor to E7, back to B minor, E7, and an A. And the bridge goes a little bit twistier, but there's only 4 chords in it, so yeah. Just kind of feel your way. This somehow feels like a Sunday morning thing. All the stars above know the one I love, sweet Sue. It's you, and the moon up high knows the reason why, sweet Sue. It's you, no one else it seems ever shared my dreams. Without you, dear, I don't know what I do. We don't know that chord. And this heart of mine lives all the time, sweet Sue. It's you. Let's have some fiddle there. Oh yeah, make that sing. Make that look so easy. Banjo? It's you, and the moon up high knows the reason why, sweet Sue. It's you, no one else it seems ever shared my dreams. Without you, dear, I don't know what I'd do. But it feels hard of mine. You lived a long time, sweet Sue. Let's get just the bass instruments on. Let's do a little cello versus tuba. Everybody play. Here we go.
Thanks for tuning in tonight to Summerfolk 2020, a virtual night at the festival. My name's John, and I'm honored to be the host tonight. It's also a great honor to be one of the hosts of Georgian Bay Roots, Summerfolk's weekly radio show, also heard on 560 CFOS on Sundays. I'm joined right now by the team because Georgian Bay Roots is a team effort. So allow me to introduce them. We have Kaylee Jane Hawkins, Kelly Babcock, and joining the team this year for the first time, we have Tom Thwaites. You can hear Georgian Bay Roots Sundays at 4 on 560 or anywhere as a podcast. You can also catch us on Blues and Roots Radio twice a week. But that's all a lot to remember. So we have a little jingle that if you know, I encourage you to sing along no matter where you are. And this jingle will help you remember where you can find us.
Georgian Bay Roots
on the radio, the official show of Summerfolk, with words and music and so much more. AM 560, Sundays at 4. Now we like music like everyone else, and we've even been known to play a little ourselves, and there's people like us all over town.
And in the country.
We get together here on the radio to share a few songs from the folks we know, from Meaford to Tobermory to Owen Sound. Georgian Bay Roots on the radio, the official show of Summerfolk, with words and music and so much more. AM 560, Sundays at 4.
One more time.
Georgian Bay Roots, sing it if you know it. On the radio, the official show of Summerfolk, with words and music and so much more. AM 560, Sundays at 4. From Lamlash to Limberlost Road, from Kincardine to Katy, from Southampton to Singhampton. Sundays at 4. Thanks, team. For well over 10 years, Summerfolk has set aside performance spots at the festival so that we can showcase musicians who are at the start of their career. Lately, that project has been known as the Youth Discovery Series. And like most things this year, it was interrupted in 2020. Normally it works that there are a bunch of preliminary showcases all across Ontario where young performers come and they play for a chance to play. And the finalist from each of the preliminaries then goes to a finale, and from the finale a handful of musicians are chosen to play at Summerfolk. We didn't get to have the finale this year, but our next performer was on the list to perform at the finale. Maybe he would have played Summerfolk. And that's such a strong maybe that we asked him to share a song or two with us tonight. Shane Pendergast is originally from Prince Edward Island, where he comes from a family that has been collecting music and preserving folklore for generations. He's carrying that torch forward, and here he is now. This is Shane Pendergast.
Well, good evening, folks. My name is Shane Pendergast, and I'll be playing some of my own songs for you this evening. This is a real honor to be doing this little virtual show for Summerfolk, and I'm just hanging out here in Cornban, PEI, where part of my family comes from, right by the beautiful Winter River. So as long as the bugs aren't too bad, this should be lots of fun for me, and I hope you enjoy the songs. This first tune is a little song off my new album. It's called Gaspé Z. I wish I was back in Gaspé Z. I hop on Jack Calchain Mountain where the caribou run free. I could see those big peaks rising as we drove along the road. I was feeling so alive then, and I sang a traveling ode. And I'm going back to Gaspé Z. Do you remember that summer when we were so carefree? Can you hear the roaring river? Do you see that shimmering lake? And when we stood atop Mont Albert, the world was ours to take. in Gaspésie. It makes me laugh just thinking of it. We stopped to rest so many times, climb up those chick-shock summits, while the waterfalls came tumbling down. Our spirits rose up high to the final summer of our youth. We sounded our goodbyes. I'm going back to Gaspésie to remember that summer when we were so carefree. Can you hear the roaring river? You see that shimmering lake? And when we stood atop Mont Albert, the world was ours to take. In Gaspésie. The hours were endless, or so they seemed. Now I often get to wondering if those days were all a dream. For the winds of life kept sweeping, as those rivers always run. Four corners separate us now, the changes always come. And I'm going back to Gaspésie to remember that summer when we were so carefree. Can you hear the roaring river? Do you see that shimmering lake? And when we stood atop Mont Albert, the world was ours to take. In Gaspésie. So that's a little song I wrote about a trip I took to Quebec a number of years ago with some of my buddies. We had just graduated from high school, and we were all going to different provinces for university. And so that was sort of our final summer of our youth in some way, and we were going on to sort of a new time in life. I'm going to tune her up here and give you the title track off of my new album. So, may not have been the best time to release your debut recording, but I put out an album called Place to the Name just a few months ago. And I'll kind of explain this song for you. Place to the name, you know the saying, you can't put a face to the name or a name to the face. Well, last year when I when I finished my year at school, I came home, and one thing I really miss about home, because I went to school in Toronto and was on the subways and streetcars, is I miss driving. And when I'm home on PEI, I get to do lots of driving. And I love the red dirt roads here and driving down old roads. And I know all these roads have stories. And there's a little road down just close to where I grew up, and it's called the Afton Road. And there was many, many families who used to live on that road, and now when you drive down, you don't see any houses left. There's nothing left there, and there's all kinds of roads. Like, I grew up on the station road. The train used to come by, but doesn't come through anymore. So you can't put the place to the name on the road sign. So here's Place to the Name. Down the dusty mill lane, there's no grain left to grind. The old farmer's road left with no hay to bind. No sign of the families that once lined these roads. Foundations hidden in fields overgrown. Now the school road is quiet, no laughter is ours. The buses ride past it with kids bound for town. They can't walk to school, for their schoolhouse is gone. A lone rusty swing set still sways on the lawn. These back roads are richer than highways so smooth. Old stories are woven within every groove. On these tired little lanes, only road signs remain. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. There's a wharf at the end of the Cannery Road, where wind-weather chanties still wait for the loads. The old folks remember the cannery days, when boats full of lobster sailed into the bay. And these back roads are richer than highways so smooth. Old stories are woven within every groove. On these tired little lanes, only road signs remain. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. Down the old station road rides a boy on a bike. He stops by the trail side and he picks up a spike. A piece of the railroad he clutches with care. A ghost whistle howls in the cool evening air. And tonight as I drift down this highway so smooth, I'll pass by the back roads, their dusty red grooves. On these tired little lanes, only road signs remain. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. For you can't put a place to the name. No, you can't put a place to the name. Well, I decided to move inside. The bugs weren't bothering me too much, but it was getting a little dark out there, so I figure I'll do my last song inside. I'm sitting in my great-grandfather's chair as well, so it's the place to be here in Corn Band. And if you've ever gotten your second wind, you'll relate to this song. It's a newer one that I wrote, and yes, it's called Second Wind. Day's work had left me weary. I went home, got into bed. Wasn't a long time later, well, I got my second wind. I went down to see the fellas. They cheered as I walked in, poured me a drink of whiskey. Well, I got my second wind. Well, I had been feeling badly, worries filled to the brim. Once I poured out that heartache, well, I got my second wind. I felt my luck start turning. I had to go all in. Suddenly I was living. Well, I got my second wind. Tomorrow I'll be hurting. I will be on the mend. Tonight it don't much matter. Well, I got my second wind. If your life has no color, you'll get to your deathbed. You'll leave your wind window open, wanting a second wind.
That was Shane Pendergast, a musician at the start of what I'm sure is going to be a long career. I'm standing right now at the Summerfolk Circle, an installation of stone pillars and a wee stage that is here year-round at Kelso Beach Park in Owen Sound. If you come down to visit, and we recommend that you do, you'll notice that there are plaques on the sides of the stone pillars. They commemorate both the people who helped to make this particular installation possible, as well as people who have donated to the Summerfolk Endowment Fund with the Community Foundation Grapers. That endowment fund is there to make sure that we can have a Summerfolk forever, every year. Well, COVID aside. That the money invested through the endowment is invested forever, and Summerfolk gets to use the money that accrues to put on the festival and support the other events that we put on year-round. If you're interested in supporting the Summerfolk Endowment Fund, you can contact either the Summerfolk office or the Community Foundation of Grapers. You can also learn more, as always, at summerfolk.org. Our next act come from Winnipeg. They've been to the festival before, I believe the last time in 2016 as a duo. They've got at least one Canadian Folk Music Award to their name and a pile of nominations, including a Juno nomination this past year. They've performed as individuals at Summerfolk with a variety of acts, and they're just great performers. From Winnipeg, this is the Small Glories.
Hey, Summerfolk!
Hello, Summerfolk. How are you guys doing?
I'm Kara Left.
This is JD right here.
And we are the Small Glories, and we're coming at you live from Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Yeah.
And we're really
What are we really?
We're just really sad that festivals aren't really happening in person this year. It's I think it's heartbreaking for musicians and presenters and audience members alike. And
yeah, but we're glad that this is happening.
We're really glad.
At least we can share some music and some words back and forth through the TV screen or computer screen or phone screen, whatever you're watching. Is anybody out there watching this on their watch?
Have you ever watched anything on?
No, I don't.
I don't have one of those. I don't have a watch. Do they actually? Can you actually like?
I think you can watch stuff.
Oh my gosh!
That
imagine
silly.
How bad it'd be for your eyes.
Anyway, while you're watching your watch, let's sing some songs.
We're gonna start with a song on our new record.
Yeah, this is a song that we wrote with our good friend James Keelahan, which I think probably most of you folks know. You probably see him around on the festival grounds doing a whole bunch of stuff and singing a little bit too, probably. Anyway, this is a song written with our good friend James Keelahan, and this is a song that is called Second Hand.
And we love you, Jimmy.
Yeah, this one's for you, Jimmy. 3, 4. Picture don't do it justice. If you could see the things I see, don't need to hear about a second hand. You'd be there if you did. Come along with me. Drove down the road this morning. The sun was at my back. I curved down to the cold, clear water. I passed the run-down fishing shack. Across the bay, the autumn leaves turn the hills to flame. A small bird just fluttered by, singing out your name. Maybe we can rent a boat, sail across the sunlit bay. You wrapped up in your winter coat, just to keep the wind away. Spend the afternoon saying nothing, and when the sun goes down, light a fire and drink some wine. Slowly drive back into town. justice. If you can see the things I see, don't need to hear about secondhand. Be there if you dare to come along with me. Oh yeah. I'm rolling into the city at night. Every street has a name. Remind me of the places that I've been to. It all begins to look the same, but underneath the banners and the lights, my mind begins to change. The humming that I'm feeling at the center of town keeps calling out your name. I wish that you could tag along. I sit beside me at a restaurant. I'm drinking whiskey to 3 in the morning, singing harmony on that karaoke song. Yeah, going on and on. I'm going on and on and on. Back to now, do it justice. If you can see the things I see, don't need to hear about it secondhand. If you did, come along with me. I bet you don't do it justice. If you could see the things I see, don't need to hear about secondhand. You'll be there if you did come along with me.
And normally, whenever we finish that song, we always ask the audience if there's somebody out there who would like to come drive us on tour. And yeah,
now we just want someone to come and take us out for donuts or something.
Take us out for donuts.
Just come and drive over, pick us up. You can socially distance everybody on the road. Oh, thank you very much, everybody, for...
That was a bathroom break, right?
Yeah.
After every song, did we do a bathroom break?
Yeah, we take a pee. What? Anyway, we're gonna move on here. This is the next song that we're gonna do.
This is a
yeah. It's a cover.
It's a cover. Well, an arrangement. We like to say we're arrangers.
Makes more sense to me.
When JD and I were first partnered together for a show in Winnipeg, we had to do 2 cover songs, or 2 songs actually not written by us, and we had to choose songs written by Manitobans, and we chose this Neil Young song and kind of adopted it and turned it into a song that we love to play in our sets. Yeah. Let's do it.
You will come around. Yeah. Blind man running through the light of the night with an answer in his hand. I come on down to the riverside and you can really understand. Through the window in the rain, you can hear the sirens moan. A white cane lying in the gutter in the lane. Now you're walking home alone. Don't let it bring you down. All the castles burning. Find someone who's turning. You will come around. lonely castles burning, find someone who's turning, you will come around.
I love that you shred it there, JD.
Shred is a understatement. No, overstatement? Overstatement.
We once did an not elementary school. We did a junior high school performance in British Columbia, and we love this story because there was a kid in the audience. We did this we would perform, and then they would ask us questions, and we'd do some more songs, and it would go back and forth like this for about an hour and a half. And this kid in grade 8 or grade 7 asked JD to do he said, "Man, can you do a ripping guitar solo?" And JD's solo consisted of...
You gonna do it? That was even way better than what I did.
It was very humorous. And at the end of that session with all those students, we had another youngster ask us, I think it was actually the last question of the afternoon. He asked us if we would ever consider playing music that people actually liked. So we quit our jobs right then and there, and then...
And we said, no.
No.
We're just going to do the music that we like to play. We don't care. We don't play anything that kids will like. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do a song off our record, another song off our record, Assiniboine and the Red. This is a song called Sing. This is a song that we wrote with our good friend Catherine McClellan. And we wrote this song with Catherine on Cape Breton Island way back when we were invited to the Celtic Colors Festival and the Song House, and spent some time out on the Brador, the shores of the Brador Lakes, in a golf resort, writing songs every day. It was wicked, and this song came about. And then after we had written it and we spent our time in Cape Breton, we kind of had it with us for a number of months, and eventually we went into the studio to record Assiniboine and the Red.
In this exact studio.
In this room.
Where we are talking to you now.
Yeah, and our producer, Neil Osborne, was part of this, and really saved the day on this song, I think.
Yeah.
He, again, his name is Neil Osborne. And we owe him many thanks. But this is a song called Sing, and we all wrote this song together, and we sing this song for you tonight.
We got to get our.
Stand up tall for this one, or sit up
tall for this.
This one comes from here. This one comes from the Winnipeg.
I've got a good Winnipeg gut happening here.
We're getting ready for the winter. Okay. 1, 2. I could sing for the money, I could sing for the praise, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. Good folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. Sing for the suffering working slaves, cast in a debt they can never repay. Sing for their oppressors who still believe it's either us or them, never harmony. Sing for the rebels who forgot their cause, dignity for all, whatever the cost. Who are looking at retirement, don't wanna be poor. But what about the children ravaged by war? I can sing for the money, I can sing for the praise, spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. The folks are bleeding freedom, denied their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. Sing for the sinners and hidden saints, lurking in the shadows, burdened with pain. Sing for a future free from the past. Sing for a living that's meant to last. Sing for togetherness and not the wall. Tears of human spirit are felt by all. Gotta do what I can, gotta live what I believe. Learn to love and wear it on my sleeve. I can sing for the money, I can sing for the praise. Spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. And folks are bleeding freedom, deny their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you. I can sing for the money, I can sing for the praise. Spitting out nothing, wasting time up on the stage. And folks are bleeding freedom, deny their truth. One thing I can do is sing for you.
Yeah! I sang for you, JD!
I sang for you too, Carol.
And we sang for you, Summerfolk! All right, moving right along.
Let's do a little more singing.
Let's do a little more singing. We're gonna do one last song for you, actually. Yes.
Yeah, I love. This isn't an old tradition. No, it is an old. No, it isn't an old. It sounds like one.
Sounds like one, exactly.
This is an incredible song. Beautiful song.
We learned this off a Dirk Powell album, and he wrote this one, but has Tim O'Brien sing it on his album, and we're big Tim O'Brien fans, Hot Rise fans, and we thought we would kind of throw the Small Glories interpretation on there. And we're going to tune because we care. And because I'm capoed on the 9th fret. Do you think Cape banjos are meant to be capoed on the 9th fret?
Yes. I have one little memory of Tim O'Brien. We, Kara and I were extremely honored to play at the Winnipeg Folk Festival a couple years ago. We got to open on Thursday, which was a huge highlight for me. But enough about that. What I remember was about Tim O'Brien is that we had met him and got a chance to play, and we got to play Hot Rise. I remember we were rehearsing a song, you and I, backstage back in the like side stage, backstage.
Oh, for our workshop with them.
Or something.
Okay.
And I remember Tim was there at one point.
Oh.
And we were talking with him, chatting and playing, and there were some other people there. And then he left. And I remember we turned around, I was like, oh, where's Tim? Oh, I don't know. And then I remember seeing the bus drive by, just on the other side of the fence from where we were standing. And there was Tim in the window, sticking his tongue out, like going, like this as he drove by. I was like, oh, there he goes. I thought that was hilarious. He seems like a really funny guy. And then it was just incredible singing with Hot Rise and seeing those guys do their thing and being on stage with them. That was cool.
Yes.
Anyway, that was.
And wouldn't it be fun if we were all at Summerfolk together?
Yeah.
Tim O'Brien, Hot Rise, and the Small Glories.
Yeah. And Dirk Powell. If you've never seen Dirk,
yes.
Very fantastic.
Keep supporting your local music community, you guys, and your local music festival. James Keelahan, thank you so much for inviting us to be part of the virtual event that you guys are having this year. And here's hoping that next year we might all be at festivals together in person.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right, we're going to finish off with this sucker.
All right, let's do it. This sucker, I like it. kiss once more your cold, cold lips. To give my weight and go, go, to give my weight and go. I can't see clear to leave your side, and nevermore will roll. I make my bed upon your grave, a pillow from your stone, stone, a pillow from your stone. There is no fire to warm me now, no blanket made of down. The warmth I feel is from your soul, seeping through the ground, ground, seeping through the ground. I do not want a house of gold or a cold dark cave. Make my home in the musty soil that lies around your grave, grave, lies around your grave. Can't abide their laughter, cuts me like a blade. I prefer the night I call in the rhythm of my great spade, the rhythm of my spade. Soon I'll be at your side, apart we'll never be, and I won't hear those above that make a fool of me, me, make a fool of me.
Thank you, Summerfolk!
Good night. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.
That was the Small Glories, J.D. Edwards and Kara Luft. Great folks. Look them up as a duo and as individual artists. Our final full set of music tonight comes from someone who has performed at Summerfolk at least 3 times, which conveniently is also the number of times that she's been nominated for a Grammy for Blues Album of the Year. Ruthie Foster is from Austin. She's got a voice that will fill any space where she lets it loose. And she's going to share her unique mix of gospel and blues with us right now.
Hello, good people. This is Ruthie Foster coming to you from Austin, Texas, in my home studio, like a lot of folks are doing right now. I hope to see your smiling faces soon. But meanwhile, try to give you a little something to keep your day up and going. Started off with Brand New Day. Uh-huh, ooh, uh-huh, ooh, uh-huh, ooh, uh-huh, ooh. Lost hope, I got a lie, got pain, got strife. You don't need nobody tell you how to live your life. Sometimes you hurt, you're so down you can't work. I couldn't see a better way. Keep trusting one more day. My heart, my mind is open wide. Forgiveness see me through. I'm free, are you? Friendships come and they go. Lesson learned and so. Meanwhile, keep an eye. One day break at a time. Cause love heals, love gives. Time will reveal a brand new day. You know, love heals, love gives. Time day. Ooh, 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 might stumble along the way, knocked down, that's okay. Meanwhile, I say, follow the promise of a brand new day. You know, love heals, love gives, time will reveal a brand new day. You know, love heals, love gives, time will reveal a brand new day. Might sound untrue, but this song's for you. Let come one day, follow the promise of a brand new day. You know, love heals, love gives, time will reveal a brand new day. You know, love heals, love gives, time will reveal a brand new day. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. A brand new day, y'all. We need that, right? Woo, we need that. Brand new day. Let's keep the music going here. I'm gonna put on my trusty capo and try a little bit of something I wrote about singing the blues. That's what it's called. Here we go. Trying to find a new home, trying to write a new song, trying to find a rhythm that'll help me. Yeah, I wanna get through it. Keep singing the blues. Everybody's saying you gotta get away and go deal with the real stuff, but I don't know if it's gonna be true enough. Yeah, keep singing the blues. Oh, you know I'm just passing on, singing the same old songs. Sometimes it feels so right and I don't feel all alone. But when the music fades, the crowd drives away, I'm staring at the mirror. Yeah, I'm just singing the blues. Oh yeah, I'm staring at the mirror, still singing the blues. Oh, you know I can pop a little upbeat reggae and I can lift and appreciate, but I'd rather be high on. Yeah, I'm just singing the blues. Oh, I've been in and out of soul, even rock and roll, but a little Bobby Blue Bland never, 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 never gets old. Oh, I gotta hear me some blues. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm just passing on, singing the same old songs. Sometimes it feels so right and I don't feel all alone. But when the music fades, the crowd drives away, I'm staring at the mirror, just singing the blues. Yeah, yeah, I'm staring at the mirror, still singing the blues. Oh, yeah, I'm just passing on, singing the same old songs. Sometimes it feels so right and I don't feel music fades, the crowd drives away. I'm staring at the mirror, singing the blues. Yeah, I'm staring at the mirror, still singing the blues, singing the blues. Yes, I am. Oh, singing the blues. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Woo! Singing the blues, y'all. I know we have all been there, right? Singing the blues. These days, it ain't nothing like the blues, right? But you got to keep your spirits up. You got to keep your hopes up. Here's a blues song. I know the last song was about singing the blues, but here's a bona fide blues song. Runaway song. I believe my soul's found a happy home. I believe my soul's run away, yeah, and left me waiting here to suffer on my own. Oh, it's hard to say I'm sorry, so easy to be cruel. I'm such a long way from right. I've been breaking all the rules. I believe my soul's run away, and left me waiting here, John, to suffer on my own. I wanna sing. Somebody save me, pray for me tonight. I've got a long way to go before I see the morning light. I believe, oh yeah, my son's run away. Whoa, and left me waiting here, to suffer on my own. I believe my soul's found a happy home. We all been there. I believe my soul's found a happy home. Oh, and left me waiting here, child, to suffer on my own. Hey, runaway soul, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, runaway soul. I love my blues. I love my gospel. Here's a little bit of Sister Rosetta Tharpe. I've got a beautiful picture of Sister Rosetta here in my studio. It's signed by her and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. up above my head. I hear music in the air. Up above my head, I hear music in the air. Well, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere up in my room, yeah. I hear music up in my room. I hear music. Oh, I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Everywhere I go, yeah, I hear music everywhere. Everywhere I go, I hear music, yeah. I really do believe there's a heaven somewhere. Yeah. Oh, up above my head. You can sing with me if you want. There's music in the air up above my head. Up above my head, up above my head. I hear music in the air above my head. Oh, I really do believe there's a heaven, heaven, heaven. Oh, I believe, yeah, there's gotta be, oh, I believe there's a heaven somewhere. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Oh, these are very interesting times. I'm not sure how long I'm going here. Let's see. I'm supposed to do a certain amount of time. Oh, we're still good. We're still good on time. Yay. Yay. That's because I'm not talking as much, right? Yeah. I'm going to sing about a place I hadn't been able to visit since April. And my little town, Gause, 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 Texas, right in the middle of Texas, a central part of Texas, a little bitty town, about 500 people, maybe a little bit more by now, you know. But they still have a grocery store right there in the middle of town, Coates Grocery and Feed. A lot of my family live around in that area. I keep up with everybody as much as I can. But this song came about when I was trying to leave that little small town, and now I find myself trying to get back there. I look forward to it. Yeah. Woo! I'm working on my guitar skills now. Watch out. Well, I called my baby up 3:15. Said you better come on down and rescue me. I've got to leave this town, and I've got to leave right now. I don't care who, what, when, or where. I want you getting me out somehow. Well, you know they said I need the rest, but I can't agree. Ever since I got here, I don't even sleep. I've got to leave this town, and I don't want to waste no time. Yeah, I don't care who, what, where, nowhere. I want you getting me out somehow. I've got a low down, dirty living in a small town blues. Yeah, but I'm running out of things to do. I don't need no pity. Drop me in a city. I gotta feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm running in my shoes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do what I do what I do what I do. Yes, I do. Yeah. I do what I do. I don't care who, what, when, nowhere. I want you getting me out somehow. Yeah. Oh, I've got the low down, dirty living in a small town blues. Yeah, but I'm running out of things to do. I don't need no pity. Drop me in the city. I gotta feel the rhythm, feel the rhythm running in my shoes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, what I do what I do what I do what I do. I got small town blues now. Small town of blues now. Small town of blues, yeah. Oh, I got small town blues. Small town blues. Small town blues. Small town blues, yeah. Woo! Yeah. Let's get that one back up there. There we go. Are you still with me? Are you? I think I have time for one more. So, guys, gals, cheering. Keep your hopes, keep your spirits, keep everything going, keep it up, right? We got music. Use music for that. And this is a beautiful thing that Summerfolk is doing by bringing you music that's pre-recorded, but our hearts and our spirits are with you. I'm with you. I'm down south from you, but I'm thinking about you all the time. And I look forward to getting back to this particular festival. I have great memories from this festival. The one memory that stands out for me is getting a chance to be on stage at Summerfolk. I was on stage with Jesse Winchester one year, and I had heard of Jesse Winchester, but I had never really heard his music, and I hadn't had a chance to hear him, to witness, sitting right beside him, the spirit that he has. He just had this beautiful, gentle, warm way of playing, and it just moved me. I had a hard time concentrating on what I was going to do next. We were in the round, I do believe, and I really did enjoy getting a chance to hear him and so much music that was going on at the festival, and all of the vendors that were there. I think I pretty much used up all the money that I was being paid just going to all the vendors and buying what was there. What was there? Hey, gotta leave it somewhere. I'm gonna leave you with something called "Woke Up This Morning with My Mind Stayed on Freedom." All right. Love and well wishes to you all. Stay safe. Whoa, I woke up this morning with my mind. It was stayed on freedom. Yes, I woke up this morning with my mind. It was stayed on freedom. Oh, I woke up this morning with my mind, it was stayed on freedom. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Don't you know that I'm walking and talking with my mind? Stayed on freedom. I'm walking and talking with my mind. Stayed on freedom. Walking and talking with my mind. Stayed on freedom. Hallelujah. 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 Well, you know I'm singing and praying with my mind every day. Stayed on freedom. I'm singing and praying with my mind. Stay on freedom. Singing and praying with my mind. Come on. Stay on freedom. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Every day, yeah. Every day. Oh, my, yeah. Oh, a little song about freedom. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, you know I'm teaching and preaching with my mind. Stayed on freedom. I'm teaching and preaching with my mind every day. Stay on freedom. I'm teaching and preaching with my mind. Stayed on freedom. Hallelujah. 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 Well, you know there ain't no harm to keep your mind. Yeah. Stayed on freedom. There ain't no harm to keep your mind. Ain't no harm. Stay on freedom. There ain't no harm to keep your mind. Stay on freedom. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, hallelujah. 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 All right, everybody, thank you. Keep the spirit of music alive, all right? Keep playing the music. Keep looking for music, all right? Love you all. I'm going to say bye-bye for now. I'll see your faces real soon.
That was Ruthie Foster, our final musical set of the evening. But if you've ever been to Summerfolk, you know that the final set does not mean the final song. Still to come is the finale, where traditionally we would fill the amphitheater, stand up, put our arms around each other, and sing Goodnight Irene and the Mary Ellen Carter. Before we get to the finale, it's time for some thank yous. Thank you to everyone who made this virtual event possible. Thanks to James Keelahan, the artistic director, to all of the Summerfolk volunteers and board members. Special thanks to the sound and camera crew who are helping to put this on tonight. And thank you to our grantors and our sponsors. This year that includes the Ontario Arts Council, Heritage Canada, the Owen Sound Transportation Company, 92.3 The Dock, and Bayshore Broadcasting. And a special thanks again to you, the audience. Summerfolk is a community project. Without all of us, it doesn't happen. We didn't get a chance to gather in person this year, But if you're interested in supporting local music, local crafts, we encourage you to do that. You can head to summerfolk.org to find out more about all of Summerfolk's projects. You can find the links to the performer websites of the folks that you heard tonight. There's a donate button if you want to show some support to the festival that way. And, of course, you can follow us on social media. Just look up Summerfolk. And please do, let us know how you were listening if you tuned in tonight. You can also find Georgian Bay Roots wherever you get your podcasts. If we're going to come out of this global crisis with our hearts intact, then we're going to need art. So please make sure to support local artists in your communities and keep making music. My name is John Farmer. It's been an honor to share this virtual space with you tonight. And you can catch me on Georgian Bay Roots. It's time now for the traditional closing of Summerfolk, the finale. And that'll include Goodnight Irene, the Mary Ellen Carter, and of course we'll hear one more time from Greer on the pipes. Thank you. Stay safe, stay well, and keep singing.
So you're all going to have to sway for this next one. Good night, Irene. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you at Summerfolk 2021. Irene, good night. Sing it out. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I take a great ocean to jump in the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop your rambling, stop your gambling, stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and your family. Rest by the fireside light. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams once more. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. And good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Good night, y'all.
Thanks so much. Donate. What? All right.
Burn
walls. We worked like hell to save her, all we just saw the cost. And the girl she gave, she went down in harvest to proclaim that the Mary of the garden would rise again. Well, the oldest rode her up, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, never saw the end. But insurance pays the loss of us, so let her rest to go. And they looked at us and said we had to go. But we talked to her all winter, some days around the clock. For she's worth $250,000 and golden at the dock. And when every child hit the mark, we swore we would remain and make the Mary of it harder rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those love the best and work hard till the end will make the Mary of it harder rise again. All spring now we've been with them, all of ours went by and bring 3 nights a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I had the pants. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the curtains too hard slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we patched the nets, stopped the nets, dog hatch and pulled down, put cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the string and watch the Mary of it harder rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who love you best and work hard till the end will make the Mary of it harder rise again. Hey! She'd saved our lives so many times in through the games. Laughing, drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave. Well, they won't be laughing in another day. And you to whom adversity has done the Bible low, with smiling bastards lying to you